Is this the story of your life? How many times has this happened to you? Are you sick and tired of wondering why God can be such a fucker?
Why?
We've all been there. You want to be happy and have fun, but somehow life keeps getting in the way.
Well, it's time to put an end to it all. No, close that window. We're talking about something much better. We're talking about a completely and entirely new way of taking life by the horns.
Friends, we're talking about fun beyond your wildest fantasies. I hope you're ready, because we're about to introduce to you the Familia Don Berdi.
Now, Carter, a lot of people out there are wondering, just who is Don Berdi, and how is he going to help change me into the person I've always wanted to be?
Well, Marietta, that's a very good question, and we'll get to that in a minute, but first, let's begin at the beginning, praise be Don Berdi, and take a look at how one gets involved with the Familia Don Berdi.
I don't know, I just didn't like myself very much. I mean, I smelled bad, and I don't know, I listened to really bad music. I think maybe because I had hair on my back. I don't know, it just kind of sucked, you know? So I began searching for some meaning to my life. And I looked everywhere. I talked to everyone who would listen.
Listen, do you think I could come to your next meeting?
No.
Like, when do you guys meet?
Look, just leave me alone.
Wait a minute,
I mean, I was desperate. And then one day, I decided I was just gonna give up, and I went to a bar and I started drinking. And I wound up getting myself more drunk than I had ever gotten. And just before blacking out,
all you got to
I
do
remember
is call.
I remember being really happy.
And I'll be there, yeah.
And then the next thing I know, I wake up and I'm in this huge bed, and all I could feel around me was love. Love everywhere. And then when I walked outside, for the first time in my life, I felt like I had a family. And that's when I saw him. Don Berdi. And he was glowing. And he smiled at me. And he said to me, ciao. Ciao. It was the single greatest moment of my life, and I've never looked back since. I mean, it's just as Don Berdi teaches, you know? You are who you are. And you know, what's meant to be is meant to be.
Before I met Don Berdi, you know, I just always had trouble meeting the right people. And I just, you know, I had friends and I was popular and all that, and I just never felt a sense of belonging or community. And then I heard a voice. You want to know what voice I heard? I heard his voice. And it was like magic. I mean, it was like magic. And the clouds started parting and the light was just beaming down on me. I felt like maybe I was being abducted by aliens or something. Or maybe it was the drugs that they were heavily inducing me with, the mood inducers. But it wasn't. It was him. It was just so loving. There's just so much loving.
That's right, loving. Loving. She felt loving people, and you can too.
Amazing, isn't it? From the very start of your new life with the Familia Don Berdi, you immediately bestow boatloads of the thing most people spend lifetimes trying to find.
But wait, Marietta, there's more. Don Berdi doesn't just stop there. No, he takes it one step further and solves your every problem.
Yeah, before I found Don Berdi and began applying his wonderful teachings, I had what doctors and psychiatrists call the anger management problem.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. I remember one time during Thanksgiving dinner, right? You got so angry, I thought you were gonna kill your grandmother. It was horrible.
I was out of control. I really was.
But then he met Don Berdi.
I met Don Berdi.
Yeah, then he met Don Berdi.
It was amazing. He stopped cursing, he stopped breaking things, he stopped hitting people. He even stopped kicking the dog. Praise be Don Berdi.
Yeah, praise be Don Berdi.
Praise Don Berdi.
Seems too good to be true, huh, folks? You're probably saying to yourselves, what's the catch? Is this another one of those sadistic cults that's gonna make me suffer through painfully mundane rituals?
We need to make sure that people don't give up on their spiritual fulfillment just because they're tired or don't feel like it. We like to keep it interesting. Rituals, exercise, wild sex with multiple partners.
La Familia Don Berdi has asked me to serve on their staff to make sure that the fitness level of the various members of the group are kept to the same high standards as the spiritual level of the group. Actually, many of the rituals are designed around building better fitness, better strength and marksmanship, so that the group is stronger, can accept any inevitable consequences that may come our way in the future, and protect ourselves against disease and other organizations.
As chief dietitian here at the Familia Don Berdi, I make sure that all the members eat what they eat. You know, there are so many religions, they tell you what you can eat, what you cannot eat, the day you can, the day you shouldn't. But Don Berdi teaches that you eat what you eat. It's perfect.
Before I joined the Familia Don Berdi, if I want a steak dinner, I had to pretend the cow had died by accident. Now I can eat whatever the hell I want.
Wow, that Don Berdi sure is something. But don't mutilate your genitalia just yet, because there's more. If you call now, we'll throw in a free, handcrafted Don Berdi medallion. But you must act quickly. Supplies are limited. Only the first 100 callers will be able to receive this amazing gift. I can't tell you how much love, life, and erotic adventure have come into my life since I've been blessed with mine. Praise be Don Berdi.
Praise be Don Berdi.
Praise be Don Berdi.
Praise be Don Berdi.
Joining that cult was the best thing my son has ever done. Yes.
Dad.
Don Berdi. Just the king of loving.
What are you waiting for? Call the number on the screen. Spiritual enlightenment is just a phone call away.
Join the Familia Don Berdi. You'll never be sorry.